Hello. Woo. Hey, good morning, James. I've not been here for a few weeks, so nice to see you again. I've had a couple of technical malfunctions, so today I'm just going to be trying to see your comments as they come in because I can't see them on my computer right now. Because my ring light, the thing that holds the camera up, has just disintegrated. The hole that nut goes in is completely stripped out, and so it kept falling. So it's actually the phone holder is resting on the computer, so I can't access the computer to read your comments. So if I don't comment immediately, don't feel bad that I don't say anything because I just didn't see it because they pop up here on the phone screen just for a second. But hello. Let's see here. I spent a couple of weekends in Oregon. Good morning, Regis Ann. I spent a couple of weekends in Oregon, as you know, and just out of consideration for my people in the same hotel as me, or people that were hosting me as I was staying in people's houses, I didn't feel like playing music at 5 a.m. was the most conscientious guest thing to do. And then this last weekend, this last Friday, I had a customer ask if I could meet with them in Georgia at on Friday morning. So I went out and did that. So anyways, here I am, happy to see y'all, and playing at Puckett's tonight with some new people. So I made a set list for them. Let me know what you think. Each night I leave the barroom when it's over, not feeling any pain at closing time. But tonight your memory found me much too sober. I couldn't drink enough to keep you off my mind. Tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. You see, tonight the bottle let me down. Do 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 ba do 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 do. Well, I've always had a bottle I could turn to, and lately I've been turning every day. But the wine don't take effect the way it used to, and I'm hurting in an old familiar way. That's why tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. The tonight the bottle let me down. Tonight the bottle let me down. Yeah, so I'm playing a set tonight with some new folks. So I did go cover heavy on this set. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 covers. I usually only do a couple of covers a night, but didn't want to overload these folks with too many originals. Here comes the night, right on time, and I'm so lonely. Sun goes down, leaving nothing but the blues. All day I'm fine, you'd never know by looking at me. Every night I'm still crying over you. In the morning I'll wake up, light my first and fill a cup, feed the dogs, pack a lunch, and get on gone. I'll clock in and earn my pay, work it through another day. Deep inside my heart is dreading what's to come. Here comes the night, right on time, and I'm so lonely. Sun goes down, leaving nothing but the blues. All day I'm fine, you never know by looking at me. Every night, still crying over you. Ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Good morning, Larry. When the evening starts to fall and the shadows climb the walls, that's when time begins to crawl and tortures me. I've tried whiskey, beer, and wine. Deborah, nothing gets you off of my mind. But in the dark I'm haunted by your memory. Here comes the night, right on time, and I'm so lonely. Sun goes down, leaving nothing but the blues. All day I'm fine, you never know by looking at me. Every night I'm still crying over you. All day I'm fine, you never know by looking at me. Every night I'm still crying over you. Here comes the night. Oh. So how are you guys? I saw Larry Lemon says it's going to be a beautiful weekend. That's good to hear. It's supposed to be less hot this weekend. We've had, I don't know, something like 30 days of 95 degrees plus. Have you ever heard French Canadian country music? I don't know. You see, maybe I have. I'd have to know the artist you're thinking of, and then I could tell you if I've heard them. I feel like maybe I have. But yeah, it is going to be a beautiful weekend. I'm playing Puckett's Franklin tonight, and then I got the weekend off, and I had last weekend off, and I enjoy that in the summer when my wife's off. Les Cowboys Fringants. I will look back in the comments, and I will look them up, or if you want to send me a link to one of their songs on Facebook message or something, or YouTube or whatever, let me know and I'll be happy to take a look at it. I can send. Okay, great. Thank you, sir. If you've not seen the movie Fantastic Four, it's really, really good. I've seen it twice, and I'll probably end up going to see it again. It's a big screen movie, absolutely. Um, and you know, a lot of the superhero, a lot of the comic book movies, you have to have seen this and this and this movie and that TV show to understand what's going on. That's not the case. I'm heading to Mile of Music tomorrow, looking forward to listening to a number of indie artists. Very good. Well, you know, we have applied to Mile of Music for the last couple of years, and I've tried to highlight that half of our band is from the area, but have yet not received any interest from our friends up north. But someday we'll be there. Anyways, Fantastic Four. You don't have to come in with a whole bunch of knowledge. It's of all these other situations because it's set in a different version of Earth, and it's really, really a fun movie. So highly recommend it. I've seen both Superman and Fantastic Four. You guys know I'm a comic nerd, right? But I've always leaned towards Marvel. But Superman was very good. Superman was very good. I don't need to see that twice on the big screen. I can wait till it comes back out and to watch it again. But Fantastic Four, absolutely worth seeing on the big screen. And I actually felt like the story was a little had a little more to it. So, anyways, there you go. There's your movie review that nobody asked for. How many of you saw my post on Facebook or Instagram last night? Where I'm posting a little bit of what I was working on last night. We did a vocal session for my song "When Leona Sings," which is all about Leona Williams. We had a heat wave too, about 86 degrees for a few weeks. Wow, well, and that's tough in up there. I can't speak for Finland because I've never been there, but I know when I've been through heat waves in France and Ireland, nobody had air conditioning there. So I don't know how it is in Finland, but that's crazy. I mean, nobody had air conditioning. The stores didn't. Yes, I did see it. Waiting patiently. That is really hot for Finland. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But anyways, you have AC. Oh, okay. All right, good. Thank God. Everybody go to Yussi's house. Is it common there? Is it common in Finland? Because I was so surprised that in some of these countries that you just couldn't find it. Everybody just went down to the south of France to go hang out by the ocean. So yeah, but anyway, Larry, yes, the vocal session went great. Now there's one section of the song that somebody else is going to be singing, and I'm not going to tell you who it is. I will tell you the song is about Leona Williams, who is an amazing songwriter and singer. She's in her 80s and still out playing. She was married to Merle Haggard. She wrote a few of his hits and was George Jones's duet partner on tour and in recordings. And yeah, she's one of my songwriting heroes. So anyway, I'm not going to tell you who's coming to sing on this song called "When Leona Sings," which is about Leona Williams. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I'm super excited. So excited that it's not going to happen for another 3 weeks, so it's going to take a while to release the song, but I don't care because I'm so excited to have this person singing on it. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. Who's going to be singing on this song called "When Leona Sings," about Leona Williams. If you've got the money, I've got the time. We'll go honky tonkin' and we'll have a time. We'll have all the night spots, dance, drink beer and wine. If you've got the money, honey, I've got the time. There's no need to tarry. Let's go out tonight. We'll spread joy, boy, boy, and we'll do it right. We'll have more fun, baby, all the way down the line. If you've got the money, honey, I've got the time. Thank you, Deborah. If you've got the money, I've got the time. We'll go honky tonkin' and we'll have a time. Bring along your Cadillac and leave my old wreck behind. If you've got the money, honey, I've got the time. We'll go honky tonk and hit every club in town. We'll go to the park where it's dark. We won't mess around. If you run short of money, I'll run short of time. 'Cause you with no more money, honey, I've no more time. If you've got the money, I've got the time. We'll go honky tonkin' and we'll have a time. We'll hit all the night spots, dance, drink beer and wine. If you've got the money, honey, I've got the time. Woohoo! Here's what I haven't done in a while. You're like that song stuck all day in my head, won't go away. It ain't easy leaving you. I packed my bags 100 times, had my fill of all your lies. It ain't easy leaving you. When you call me baby, I'm falling again. Your broken heart guarantee. You're holding every card, you're pulling my string. Follow wherever you lead. Just when I'm sure I've had enough, I backslide right back in love. It ain't easy leaving you. Now, when you call me baby, I'm falling again. Your broken heart guarantee. You're holding every card, you're pulling my string. Follow wherever you lead. Just when I'm sure I know I say I'm gone today. Hey, we all know I'm here to stay. It ain't easy leaving you. No, it ain't easy leaving you. Leaving you. I have not played that one in a long time, huh? That's a fun one to sing. Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds and gold. Lone star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him, and he don't die young, probably just right away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they're always alone. They never stay home and they're always alone. There it is. Even with someone they love. Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings. Little warm puppies and babies and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take. He ain't wrong, he's just different, and his pride won't let him do things to make you see that he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Help them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Okay. Well, what else is going on? Larry's got the music, the Mile of Music. I'm playing tonight. Oh, and tomorrow, our state park, Henry Horton Park, is having their monthly farmers market, and it's going to be cool enough that we can actually go check it out. So I'm pretty excited about that. We'll do that in the morning, and other than that, I think we're just going to be doing some grilling. I liked your bluegrass song. Oh, I think you're thinking the blues song, not bluegrass, right? The Raining in Memphis. Thank you, thank you. I think that's what you're talking about. And funny what Larry's referring to. I put up a YouTube video last week that somebody posted a video of Mark and I playing a song of mine called "Rainin' in Memphis" and in Oregon. And what's interesting is Mark had only brought his electric guitar because all of the gigs we were playing with a pedal steel player, and it just works really good to have electric there. It's a nice sound. But then we found out that the fella playing pedal steel couldn't make one of the shows, and an electric guitar next to an acoustic guitar only, it doesn't sound right. It's to my ear. And so Mark actually borrowed an acoustic guitar by my friend Carlene McCornack there in Eugene, Oregon. And so he was playing an acoustic guitar that was not set up for him, that he'd never played that guitar, and was still playing that good. My whole point to that is, yes, Mark Levy is an extremely great guitar player, because it's hard to play someone else's guitar anyway, and if it's not set up the way you want it set up, it makes it difficult. But he powered through, and the whole night went really, really well. But that song in particular, yeah, he played the fire out of it, and it was a good time. Regis Ann, I saw you commented, but I didn't get to see it. And for those of you just popping in, uh, my I got my ring light resting on my guitar, or my phone holder resting on my computer, because the tripod stopped working. So I can't read comments at my leisure. I got to see them when they first pop up, and because the little bubble comes up for a second, I got to look at it, and then the bubble goes away. So I saw you commented, but I didn't see what you said. If you want to repeat it, I'll be happy to keep my eye out for it. Today I started loving you again. I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. And today I started loving you again. What a fool I'd been for thinking I'd get by with only these few million tears I've tried. I should have known that the worst was yet to come, and that crying time for me has just begun. And today I started loving you again. I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. And today I started loving you again. Today I started loving you again. Oh, wow. Well, there you go. I've been singing some covers today, haven't I? Just kind of in the mood for that. But yeah, the vocal session yesterday went really, really good. God bless it. I missed it again. How do I see those? I want to see these comments. I looked away, I drank my coffee, and boom, there was a comment. Are you going to watch the Music City Grand Prix? We have a Sunday afternoon farmers market that is all local. Hey guys, I figured out how I can see these. Are you going to watch the music? Oh, there it goes. That's why I don't do that. All right, good to know. No, I will probably not watch the Music City Grand Prix. You see, I oh my gosh, what is going on here? I will get this fixed by next week, I promise. But okay, Yushi, to answer your question, um, I love to see. I've actually watched Grand Prix live. I love to watch Grand Prix racing. I love to watch any car racing live. I don't really like watching it on TV. So with that in mind, I could just go watch it live. But Nashville, how do I say this? I love the city because of the musicians and the talent and all of that. But the city itself is, it wears me out. I have to like really really worked myself into wanting to go to Nashville. In the 21 years we've lived here, it's just gotten so huge and the traffic has gotten so crazy. And when we first moved there, you could park. There were lots of places where you could park. And now it's, it's just really, really expensive. And there's a bazillion people, and most of them are drunk. And so it's just hard to get me motivated to go into town for anything other than recording and maybe a bluebird round here and there. Matter of fact, the Puckets there, and I've been offered lots of times to go play Puckets downtown. I do Puckets, Columbia, Murfreesboro, Franklin. Happy to do those, but I mean, just to park near the Puckets, I'm going to spend $30, and it just doesn't make sense. So no, I'm not going to watch the Music City Grand Prix. That was the longest answer ever. You see, I'm sorry. I should have just said no. But I do like car racing. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Papa liked the whiskey and threw a little dice. Aunt Louita did it, Uncle Buddy too. Had a ball last call, howling at the moon. We carry the tradition, our family taught us right. But Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Yeah. The Knoxville baseball stadium's done the same thing. You mean they started charging a bunch for parking and everything? No. Mama used to dance, shake it left, shake it right. She'd flash her little leg and drive the fellas wild. Daddy had a hot rod Chevy 63, burn rubber through the town till he wrapped around a tree. He hung out with the rowdies, they'd cuss and smoke and fight. And Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Now she's knitting mittens and baking berry pie. We carried horseshoe here, she was a real firecracker in her time. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night, yeah. There we go, what do we think here? Well, we ain't doing nothing, ain't been done before. Since way back when some good old boys threw sawdust on the floor. Our family tree's been growing underneath a neon light, and the Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Saturday tailgating party with the fam. Got dogs and burgers cooking, cold beer in a can. Sunday morning finds us all swinging with the choir, sitting in the front pew catching hellfire. The Bible told me Jesus turned the water into wine. And Granny honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Now she's knitting mittens and baking cherry pie. We hear she was a real firecracker in her time. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Well, Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Now she's knitting mittens and baking apple pie. But we carry the tradition our family taught us right. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Woo! Go, Granny, go! And the crowd goes wild. Woo, woo, woo. I just realized, there. let me keep track of where I'm at here. All right, folks, anything you want to hear? Until I hear from you, I'm going to do this one. Somebody came and drank up all my beer, emptied out my stocked up Frigidaire. He was sneaky so and so, I thought I was all alone. Somebody came and drank up all my beer. Somebody drove their truck in my garage. That ain't no way to treat my trusty Dodge. He stole all my cigarettes and left me broke but 50 cents. Somebody drove their truck through my garage. When I'm sobered up enough to get back up and look for him, I'm afraid all I'll have to blame is my reflection. Somebody came and drank up all my beer. I better never see his face round here. Somebody pushed my sweetheart out the door. He told her I don't love her anymore. Every word he spoke was lies. Lord, you should have seen her cry. Somebody pushed my sweetheart out the door. When I'm sobered up enough to get back up and look for him, I'm afraid all I'll have to blame is my reflection. Somebody came and drank up all my beer. I better never see his face round here. I better never see his face round here. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Let's see here. James asked for some Toby Keith. See if I remember this one, James. I bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, would you marry me? If I asked you twice and begged you pretty please, she'd have said yes in a New York minute. He never tied the knot, his heart wasn't in it. Stole a kiss as he rode away. He never hung his hat up at Kitty's place. Should have been a cowboy, should have learned to rope and ride. Yeah, riding my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's heart, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. I might have had a sidekick with a funny name, running wild through the West, just like Jesse James, ending up on the brink of danger, riding shotgun with the Texas Rangers. Go west, young boy, haven't you been told? California's full of whiskey, women and gold, staying out all night beneath the desert skies, dreaming my eyes and a prayer in my heart, something like that. Should have been a cowboy, should have learned to rope and ride. Well, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a kettle drive, stealing a young girl's heart, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Should have been a cowboy. Should have been a cowboy. All right, James, there you go. There's a Toby Keith one for you. Any other requests from anybody? I'm going to just sit here for a minute and see if anybody would like me to play them something. Happy to do it, as long as I know it. And if I don't, middle finger first. Saw the Warning play last Wednesday. Great show. The Warning play. What's that, Tim? I'm happy to do the song. You know what I saw last weekend? I'm fairly sure I'll have some brown liquor this weekend. Okay, all right. I saw the new Dolly Parton musical. I took Mrs. Southworth and we went to the beautiful theater there in Belmont University and saw the play, and it was a cute little play. These Old Bones. All right, These Old Bones, brown liquor, and middle finger first. Tim Gomez is an all-girl rock band from Mexico. Hey, send me a link if you don't mind on Facebook. Send me a message with a link. I'd love to check that out. Just about everything pisses me off. Walk around mad all day. I come into this world middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. Well, you got your rats on the left and vermin on the right. They keep us riled up because they like to watch us fight. And if we're all distracted, then we won't even care. When they get out of office, they're all multi-millionaires. And just about everything pisses me off. Walk around mad all day. I come into this world middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. Scott Lucatus is here. Hey, brother. Well, you got your kids running around with their faces in their phones. 10 years of college and they live in mama's home. They're triggered and they're tweeting, think their life is such a rut. I wish they'd take that hashtag and stick it up their butt. Just about everything pisses me off. Walk around mad all day. I come into this world middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. Well, them Bangladeshi call centers drive me up the wall. Fast food drive-through always gets it wrong. Don't get me started on them freaking robocalls. It's a miracle I'm ever over it all. Cause just about everything pisses me off. I walk around mad all day. Come around the world, middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. I said I come into this world, middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. 2, 3, 4. These old bones sure like complaining when they drag me out of bed. I don't mind the ache and pain. It's good to know that I ain't dead. These old bones don't get nowhere fast, but they got me this far. These old bones, they like picking on an old flat-top guitar. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't ever been this old before. It's harder to recuperate. They don't bounce back like the dead. When the whiskey lubricates, well, they feel just like the kids. These old bones don't dance, the truth to tell. They never really could. These old bones got enough to know that they still got it good. Don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't never been this old before. You might call me a fossil, relic past my prime, but my baby likes the way that these old bones take their time. They're what God gave me to work with until He calls me home. Said I got these old bones. I ain't planning on these old bones getting planted no time soon. They still got a lot of miles to go and a plenty left to do. As long as guitars pick it hot and Honky Tonk serve beer on ice, well, you can keep that chair to rock, cause of these old bones just to hit their prime. Let's see, these old bones had a hard time getting all of them out. Hey, good for you, Regis, and I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't ever been this good before. Well, you might call me a fossil, a relic past my prime, but my baby likes the way that these old bones hit their prime. I don't know much, but one thing I don't know till He calls me home. Said I got these old bones. Said I got these old bones. And when I'm on my hands and knees killing hundreds of ants that found their way into our house because of the heat wave, they're coming in through the cracks, but I was able to kill them all. I just smile and I say, good Lord, thank God for these old bones. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got these old bones. Yeah. Woo! There we go. I just realized you couldn't see that. It said Honky Tonk Tuesday nights. Honky Tonk Tuesday nights. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Sorry, I got distracted by a great song written by Wayne Carson and a couple other guys. All right, let's see. We had a request for brown liquor by my buddy Larry Lemons. Well, I like drinking brown liquor. Moonshine gets me drunk quicker. Red wine only makes me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor, yeah. I'll take my neat in a glass all by itself. I drink to love and heartache, and I drink to your health, and I wax philosophical like Aristotle. When God closes up a door, I just open up a bottle. I like drinking brown liquor. Moonshine gets me drunk quicker. Red wine only make me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor, yeah. Well, you know, some people calls it bourbon. Lisa Carver calls it ski. I don't care what you call it if you're pouring it for me. I'll drink it by the cupful, I'll drink it by the gallon. I've been drinking till I'm thinking I'm a love-making stallion. I like drinking brown liquor. Moonshine gets me drunk quicker. Red wine only make me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor, yeah. Well, you know, beer just gets me fatter, and vodka makes me mean. Tequila gets me naked, and that no one needs to see. Don't be a wild turkey and leave me just a trickle. God help and I become between me and my tickle. I like drinking brown liquor. Moonshine gets me drunk quicker. Red wine only make me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor. Well, I like drinking brown liquor. It's so fine, fine as Kelly Pickler. And y'all, that's a near rhyme, so don't be such a stickler. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor. Said yeah, you sing it, yeah. I said yeah, yeah. I said yeah, yeah, yeah. Mama diddly do do ba diddly dee ba scooba doo ba beep ba 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 do 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 diddle do no no wee woo. Cheers, my friend. Just coffee, I promise. I promise. In the twilight glow, I see her. Blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember. Only memories remain. as I remember. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no pardon. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Something I'm working on. Nothing takes you higher or brings you as low. The more you talk about it, the less you know. Poets, drunks, and preachers, and fools like me have wasted their whole life trying to solve a mystery. We all play, we all lose. Love makes fools, damnedest thing we all choose. Love makes fools. Need to be a better guitar player for this song. Or better yet, have Mark Levy in the room with me. Sneak up from out of nowhere, stick like glue. You can't control. No, it's come in from out. No, it's what is it? I forget. Oh well. I saw a comment. Well, let me see if I can see it without knocking the whole thing down again. Willie Nelson has released 77 solo studio albums. I know, that's crazy. That is crazy. I was thinking about that. You know who just released an album yesterday or 2 days ago was Buddy Guy, who's, I think, 88 years old. And he just put out a brand new album that's really good. And it has Joe Bonamassa, Peter Frampton, all sorts of great players on it. And he sounds great. Crazy to be that old and still be just churning out albums. The name of the album is Ain't Done with the Blues Yet, or something like Ain't Yet Done with the Blues, or I Ain't Done with the Blues, something like that. Check it out, Buddy Guy. Great album. Go see Fantastic Four. It just reminds me of the old comics I used to read, is what that was. It was like this beautiful homage to that. And that's what I got, guys. I hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy whatever it is you're going to be doing. And I have every intention of being here next week. Thank you, UC. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, have a good time. Let me know, Larry, if you hear some folks that just blow you away. Let me know who they are and turn me on to their music. So, all right, guys, take care. Be good. Be nice to people. Be nice to yourselves. see if I can do this without flipping the whole thing over.